All over the country and right here in the Miami Valley today, we are celebrating the life and legacy and the message of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Joining us with more on the importance of the holiday is Greg Dyson. He's the Director of Multicultural Leadership at Cedarville University. And I know this is going to sound like a terrible question, maybe even a dumb question, but there's a whole generation of kids who really may have not even heard, I don't want to say may have not have heard of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but who may have not have started reading about civil rights yet in school. So, and they're home from school this morning, so explain to them, who is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and why is this holiday so important?
Well, I think that's a great question. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., most of all, is a minister of the gospel. He was a man who was born at the right time and for the right cause. And when everything really exploded with civil rights, they were looking for someone who would be willing to lead. And Dr. King was that person who said, call on me, I'm willing.
Well, today is his actual birthday. He would have been 89 years old today. But not only that, it's been 50 years this year since he was shot and killed. Do you think his message from 50 years ago still resonates today? I
think it really does. You know, most people know Dr. King for his I Have a Dream speech. However, when you look at all of his speeches, including the one that he gave at the Birmingham jail, you can really see that his message is as active and alive today as it was when he spoke those words.
Do you think that there's been, you know, when we say that it's still, his message is still as active and alive today, it kind of almost is, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but it feels a little disappointing to know that we still have to have this message. Does that make sense?
It does. But the good news is this. People are finding out more and more, and it's great to listen to young people, children even, ask questions. We went down to the Lorraine Motel to see where Dr. King lost his life, and there were 200 children there, school children, who were asking questions for the first time. I was just a couple years old when Dr. King was assassinated, so the fact that children today are asking the questions afresh and anew.
What do you think his biggest message to those kids? What do you think should be the biggest takeaway for those kids who may be sitting at home this morning, home from school, getting the holiday off? What is that message, do you think, from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that they should take away with them? I
think one of the greatest messages is that silence is really not an option, that when something is wrong, we should speak up. You know, we say the same thing today when we say, when we see something, say something. And I think Dr. King's message was, say something.
And Cedarville University, I know that you guys are doing a couple things on campus. What are you doing today?
We've got a full day. This morning we have chapel. There'll be over 4,000 people gathered together, and we have Dr. Aaron Lavender, who's come in from Kansas City to speak this morning. And then this afternoon we've got a panel discussion going on around the question of diversity and the gospel. And then this evening we've got a choir. First Baptist Church in London is bringing their choir in, and they're going to sing with our students. And then we have art, where individuals can come together and just do art together. It'll be a great time.
Okay, thank you so much for coming in and talking about this incredibly important topic. Thank you so much.